Hi, and welcome back to Frieren, episode 9. It's been a while. I was sick, still recovering, still not fully healed, but I thought to myself, let's watch an episode, because, hey, it's just talking. Just watching and talking. I'm not walking around, so I'm good. Last time, we had an amazing episode. Just like episode 7, we had two great episodes, one after the other. As you know, I've been complaining a little bit that Frieren Season 2 is a little bit slow, and that's completely fine. It's completely okay. But I wanted more. If I like something, I want to see more of it. Give me the meat. This last episode, was full of things. A lot of stuff happened. Almost like a little conclusion to the mini arc. I don't know if they're gonna continue it in this episode. I doubt it. We're probably gonna start something new. Maybe, as I said last week, a little fluff in between episode, between whatever happens next. Because as we all know, Season 3 was announced, so we will get finally something. We have news, that's what I mean. We don't have something. We know that it's going to continue in October 2027. That's a long time from now. It's over a year. Holy, okay. We don't know the amount of episodes. I assume it's either going to be the same or a 2-core. We don't know. We just don't know. But, speaking of last week, a few things happened. For those who like action, a lot of action happened. We've had amazing shots from Madhouse. The combat of... We've had two different combats. We've had Genau, Frieren, and... Well, Frieren, because she wasn't really there in the fight. Genau, Frieren, and... No, not Genau. Methode, Frieren, and Fan, which fought the two underlings, the two demons. And then we had Genau and Stark, who were fighting the Demon Lord, or the General, not the Lord. Demon Lord is dead. The General, who was really strong, by the way, and almost killed them by the end of it. Luckily, Methode is a good healer, so both of them survived. Everyone survived, except, well, some minor characters, like the friend of Genau, the partner who died earlier in episode 7, I believe. Overall, a solid episode. I mean, as I said, good animation. A lot of it reminded me of episode 5 or 6 from season 1, that dragon fight. Probably same animators. I haven't looked into it. I probably should. We've seen that Genau kind of underestimated Stark, and by the end of the episode, he agreed that Stark is insanely strong, like such a good fighter, and we've also seen that he proved himself. Compared to the first few episodes of this season, I think there's a huge jump between the skills of our team and whatever happened in those few episodes. We've seen a lot of teamwork, where they completely worked flawlessly with each other. Methode showed us that she is ruthless. She's uber strong, especially in close combat. She had full focus. She never showed any emotions of fear or stress or anything. She was just full focus, and it was insane to see how strong she is. So no wonder she kind of beat Fan in that one dungeon, or at least her shadow form, her clone. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it was just that. By the end of it, the demon's general died. He pierced both of Stark and Genau in the stomach, and as I said, they survived. But I was a little bit sad because Methode was not our 4th member. She asked for it, and Frieren and Fan said no. Boo. Should have been the 4th member, even if temporary, but whatever. She said there's already a spot reserved for I don't even remember his name. The one druid, the not the druid, the healer in season 1. His name will come to my mind someday. I think that's it. That's a good summary of whatever happened last time. I have episode 9 here. I've written here EP 9. Let me just write Frieren so I know which enemy. Frieren. And I don't see any reasons why I should delay this, so get your copies ready. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, and big screen. No, OP. Oh, hey, look who it is. Denken, right? Haven't seen you in a while. I was hoping to see him again. Oh. He wanted to visit a grave. Put this a little bit more in the middle here. Opening. Yeah. Alright. So it is going to be about Denken. Probably how he encounters our group. We know from season 1 that Denken wanted to go through the exam of sorcery, so he can visit that. It's a little bit loud. Oh, holy shit! I can't even hear myself. How he wanted to visit that town, village, place in the danger zone. So he needed it. He needed that win. I don't think he said who it was, but I think it was his wife. I might be wrong. Because he talked about his wife for a while, and now she died young. So I assume it was going to be that great. Let's see. Is this still Denken? Or is it Frieren's team? Who are you? The Northern Plateau, that's what I meant. Damn. Well, legendary. She wants it. She wants it. Yeah. So yeah, this is a side quest episode. We got to see a little bit of a glimpse of Denken, and I assume we'll still see some of it maybe in this episode, but we need those side quests. What a nice spell. Just having a compass on your hand like this, floating. Why not? How are they gonna fight this many dragons then? I love the POV. Squirrel. That's a lot of them. They can detect mana, no? Get a few picks. Straight into it, damn. Damn, that's way easier than I thought. What the fuck? What? He survives a bite on his head? What the fuck? That was easy. What? Well, that one that went by so fast. Yeah. I see we're back in the pace of episode 1 to 6. Just they made it like such a big thing. I guess that makes sense. Good. Well, not really ridiculous to you, right? Hmm. That'd be nice. All right, that was half of the episode already. Damn. What is he doing? Mm-hmm. The book. So back to the present. That must suck. Wet and cold. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Fish cake. Apparently it's good. Sleepy Fern. Frieren. Obligatory, of course, every episode. Really? And you don't even know who Frieren is. She gonna refuse. Hmm. So he lost his memoirs. I never got to see them again until he died. Damn. That's kind of sad. She knows it's not. Damn. Hmm. Could this be a hint towards season 3? That easy. Yeah, it's still nicely preserved, the furniture and all that. Damn, even here there's a statue of him. So that's the book he was writing in. Damn, we get the POV shots. No. Mm, nothing more. No. I was expecting them to be on a boat, honestly, not a little raft. Well, oh. No. Alright, just a little bit of comedy. Nothing too serious. I didn't write anything again. Ugh. Another quick episode. The ending, I like the ending. Pretty calm, pretty chill. Uh, that dragon fight scene, it looked good, but they made such a big deal out of it. Well, I'll talk about it in a second. Well, interesting. So I assume next episode we'll see more about Denken. There's not a lot of stuff to expect from this one. Sorry, I was looking at the same time who directed this episode, but I don't know. I can't really find it. The the episode reminds me a lot of how the season started. But as I said, the structure of the episode is very similar to how 1 to 6 was, because 7 and 8 was more focused about the demon general, as in these episodes here is always two things that happen. So in this case, the dragon pit scene, arc plot, and the second one was uh the crossing of this huge lake into the mini side quest of destroying the barrier of this monarchy or monastery, monarchers, whatever, that place where they keep the books. Um, I'm gonna try and talk about it without really going too much into depth or trying to think of points to talk, because I feel like this episode was kind of like a more of a soothing, chill episode. So I'll skim through the episode again here as I speak. I'm trying to see if I can just do this by showing you the screen. Give me a second. I'll do that right now. So yeah, we have here the episode. We start the episode, of course, with Denken. I believe this is as I said, like a hint or a small preview of whatever happens next. Uh, I wonder if Denken will play a big role in season 3, or if this is just the like a preview of episode 10 in this season. Because what exactly can Denken provide that Methode and Genau didn't? I mean, we had this mini arc with Genau and Methode, uh, although it was only for 2 episodes, and it only was about the Demon General. So if let's imagine season 3 was going to be two core. I assume there would be more than one arc in it. If it was just one core, so 12 episodes, or maybe even less, maybe just 10, as I said in this episode, in this season, then probably just one arc, maybe some smaller ones like we've seen in this season. But I'm hopeful that Denken will be a major character in season 3. I might be wrong, but he showed a lot of potential. We've only seen a little bit of him fighting against Frieren. He had some big names for his spells, a lot of quick casts, and it was more of a throwing everything at a wall and see what sticks against Frieren. Hence why he quickly lost against her as well. It was just a battle of stamina at this rate, or whoever could maintain the most mana by the end of it. And of course, Frieren downplaying her strength by hiding her mana, she obviously won against him. I don't know. I don't really see any clues in this where he's going to be a big part, but he reads his letter. We don't know what it says. Probably an invitation, something. I don't know. He arrives at the place. He got carried there, and then we jump straight into the opening. So there's that. We quickly move on to the actual plot of the episode, which is the dragon pit, or the dragon attack. We've seen that they arrive at a destroyed village, which Frieren quickly explains that it was probably attacked by a bunch of dragons. Still don't know why she would mention that the city or the village is completely chanceless of staying there, that they should move on to another place. I would have assumed that we're going to see some sort of bad ending where dragons keep attacking again and then everything gets destroyed again, but no. Maybe she meant like in the future in 100 or 200 years. But yeah, they arrived to the dragon pit. They made it seem like it was such a big deal. She used that fancy compass thing, the dragon compass. They arrived there, tons of little baby dragons. Or at least not adult dragons. Luckily enough, because they are a lot less strong, according to Frieren. Again, I thought this was going to be such a huge, big plot of this episode, but no. She said, hey, Stark, go in, do your thing. And Stark just jumps in and gets his head fucking chumped. But also, what is this? The dragons just turn into a ball? What? Well, apparently he can just 1v... What is this? 1v30 dragons and still win, of course with help of Fan and Frieren, but he survives it. Seemingly barely, but I doubt he would be in any real danger all along. And they get paid in a weird grimoire, a little spell that lets you talk or say things without stumbling upon your tongue, I think they said, or just tongue twister, anti-tongue twister spell. We move forward to which I think is a nice introduction to the next plot in this episode. They went from, oh, this is a weird grimoire, and then they talk about books again where Himmel used to write and sign. And then we've seen at some point where he lost his book. He doesn't know where it was left, and we jump back to the present where Frieren and Fernenstock are in a village where they're close to a huge lake, and they mean to cross it, but they can't because of the weather and because of how dangerous it is. So they spend their entire winter there. They finally get to eat some stuff there, and alas, they don't have any money to pay the fair guy, the ship floating raft guy. Honestly, I think they even mentioned something about a raft. I might have missed it, but I actually expected him to own a boat. Didn't he say something? My boat isn't a coffin, or my ship isn't a coffin. And then we see them on a tiny whimsy little canoe, not even canoe, but like a little. I don't know. Does this count as a ship? As a boat? Maybe. But yeah, it looks more like a well-built raft than an actual boat. Nevertheless, they get to that island. Frieren destroys the barrier that was protecting the books inside, and lo and behold, we find Himmel's book inside. So yeah, I mean, it's everything in this episode is self-explanatory. There's no double meaning, no hidden messages in it really, other than the I don't even know if it has a connection to the first plot and the second, where we've seen her getting paid in the grimoire, which is not the first thing in this anime, and somehow it has a relation with Himmel's books. So she finally gets to receive the book. She reads it. It's just an everyday diary type of book. She wanted to give it away, which actually surprises me, because why? I mean, it's your friends. But sure, it's nice of her to offer that, and even nicer of the other guy to say that I recognize you, I know who you are, so keep the book. Very nice of him, and she gets to keep another souvenir for her already filled up suitcase. So good on her. And it quickly just ends in them continuing their journey across the lake before they get attacked by a squid or octopus or tentacle monster. Nothing serious. It's just like a oh my god monster, and the episode ends. But obviously, I don't think we're gonna see any more of this monster in the next episode. It's just a little bit of comedy, a little bit of humor. Other than that, I think not too much happened in this episode. I mean, the episode was fine. It was very quick, but once again, like episode 1 and 6, or 1 and 6, it went by so fast. Especially the dragon part. I was expecting them to struggle a little bit, not just go, oh yeah, it's done. We're done. Finished. Okay, I mean, why not? I mean, there's nothing much more after this now. Yeah, instantly opening. We've seen the ending talks about the actually I don't even have subtitles enabled this here. There we go. The episode is called A Beautiful Sight, or whatever happens next, or at least a chapter 38. And we hear Himmel saying, if we defeat the Demon King, a time will come when anyone can enjoy this beautiful sight. So maybe another slow-paced episode. Why not? They talk about some other stuff, but like how it reacts to mana, the risk matches the reward. We don't know. A lot. This can mean so many things, so I'm gonna let myself be surprised. I might actually watch the next episode right away. I'm gonna cut probably this here, turn it into an episode or a video, and then do the next one straight after, because everything is already out. The season is ended. I'm not gonna say anything about how I'm gonna rate it yet. Maybe I don't even know if I should say anything once I finish the anime. Maybe because this is the first anime I actually finish on this channel. I mean, I'm currently watching Shiba Yugi in another series on this channel, but I'm nowhere halfway done compared to this. So maybe at the end of it, I give a slight, quick explanation of how I enjoyed this episode or not, or this anime, not this episode, and give it a rating out of 10. But I can see this being double-sworded, a double-sided sword. English words. I don't know how to say it. How this can be a double-sided sword. I think that's the saying. People disagreeing with me, Obviously, there's always going to be someone who disagrees with me. Not a problem. Anyone can have their own opinions. But that's the thing. Anyone can have their own opinions. That includes me. I can have my own opinions. I can say if something was bad or not, if I felt like it was, to me. I'm not going to say, oh, this was bad to everyone else. No. If something is not good, that's just a general explanation. I'm not talking about this episode or this anime. But if I don't like anything and I say, "Oh, I didn't really like that. That was kind of weird," to me, I mean to me, not to the general public, the general viewer. So I hope people will understand that. A lot of people don't. Whenever I rate something low, a lot of people complain about, "Hey, but why didn't you not enjoy this? I enjoyed this. Good on you." I mean, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope other people enjoy things that I don't, because otherwise, why would it even exist? And the other way around also works. I mean, if everyone hates something and I like something, then that's probably good for whoever created that thing. At least someone enjoyed something. But yeah, I'm rambling. I mean, I said enough about this episode. I went through the whole thing. I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to upload it and then quickly watch the next episode and probably upload it in a few, I don't know, maybe on the same day, a few days after. Probably a few days after, so it just doesn't spam. I don't like spamming people's front page. Another thing that kind of nags me whenever I subscribe to someone, and then my front page turns from 10 episodes a day to 300 episodes a day, and 290 episode videos are from this one person I just subscribed to. So I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. I want to keep a regular schedule, maybe 1 or 2 episodes each week, but probably not more than that. As long as I don't start another anime. I don't know yet what I will watch after Frieren, but that's a whole discussion I will keep for next episode. So, as I said, I'm gonna cut this here. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything that you need to know from me, let me know. I will answer them. If not, I will see you next time. Bye bye.